Think good one here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, comment. So even though I've heard some negative things surrounding the PR and promotional, the pretty much the talking points of the directors or the actresses. Even though I've heard some questionable things, I've still been looking forward to Black Widow and Wonder Woman 1984, despite how poorly Cheetah looks in those CGI action scenes and that last trailer we got at DC Fandom. Still greatly looking forward to these films. Most Black Widow and Wonder Woman 1984 more so than any other film this year. I'm looking forward to both those. Mostly Wonder Woman though, because Black Widow we already know where her character goes, where it ends, and that the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, has plans to move on with this whole new team that they're establishing. So, apparently, Black Widow release date reportedly could be delayed again. And the same thing can be said about Wonder Woman 1984 and Dune, and I'll show you that in just a second. But for now, as a new report suggests, there are talks of Black Widow being bumped from its November 6th release date, which would mark its second delay. Marvel's Black Widow could reportedly be delayed once again. For many years, fans have waited for Scarlet Witch, Natasha Romanoff, to get her own solo movie. Their wishes were finally answered when Black Widow went into development and was officially announced last year at San Diego Comic-Con. And it's set in between Captain America's Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. I wasn't exactly sure where it would be placed between, but Black Widow will find Natasha confronting her past as she seeks to take out the Red Room that trained her years ago. Sadly, however, Black Widow has suffered a major setback on its way to the big screen, and we all know that. As a result, the movie theaters have begun to open up and all that. Well, it's just, what's the delay here? According to Deadline, there's a chance Black Widow could be delayed. Again, the report said there are whispers of Black Widow getting booted from its November 6th slot, though it did not say where it would move to. Additionally, Disney did not comment on the matter. Should Black Widow leave November, it could get replaced by fellow superhero flick Wonder Woman 1984. Well, good luck on that one, because there's a similar report saying the same thing about Wonder Woman 84. Even with the theaters reopening in most areas, there's no guarantee any movie currently scheduled will actually be released in the coming months. So, I kind of just wish they would put it on their Disney. I mean, they put Mulan on their Disney Plus platform. Just Black Widow will prove to be much more successful than Mulan. I know people wanted to go to theaters and they want that whole experience or whatever, but a lot of people aren't gonna show up to theaters. That's already been proven with Tenet and New Mutants. Not so much with New Mutants, but more so with a big film like Tenet that everybody would usually flock to. That's more so been proven with that one. And Mulan, there are just all kinds of reasons that it's not working out so well for Disney Plus. I mean, you slap that $30 price tag on top of the subscription fee, and then you just let all the controversy surrounding it pile up. There's little things here and there that are just generating tension and controversy that and then there's the fact that the film already exists as an animated film. So with that said, let's just look over at Wonder Woman and Dune and see what the problem is. A lot of people were excited to see that Dune trailer drop today, and from what I understand, there was no stamp on when it actually be available, when it actually come to theaters, or or VOD, whatever route they choose to go. Upcoming blockbusters including Wonder Woman 1984, Black Widow, and Dune may have their release dates delayed once again. God damn it, Hollywood. So with Hollywood's release schedule turned on its head by the virus, the pandemic, many films have experienced, and I'm not going to regurgitate that. They make it a point of repeating that and fluffing their articles every damn time. So, although Christopher Nolan's time travel thriller Tenet was finally released to an overall positive reception, Warner Brothers will give it space to see if it'll achieve maximum success. This means that the studio must reshuffle its schedule of releases, including Wonder Woman, which has been planned for a premiere date of October 2nd. Wonder Woman 1984 may be pushed back in the year to as late as December, which would cause Warner Brothers' Dune, which had been set at the release date of December 18th, to be delayed until 2021. The latest trailers for both movies have shied away from mentioning exact release dates. Meanwhile, Marvel's Black Widow had been, I could have just read this article, for November 6th release, and there are now rumors that it might be moved. The film is likely to avoid opening too near to Wonder Woman 84, as both are. Okay, so they're basically just trying to not put these films too close together so they can get a higher rate of success. But I highly doubt either of these films, especially Mulan, is going to achieve the kind of success they expect or desire under the current circumstances. Now, I do believe that Black Widow would achieve a tremendous amount of success even if they slap that $30 price tag on it on top of the already existing subscription fee that Disney Plus has. I do believe that it would see success. It would generate a lot of revenue because it's not surrounded by the controversies that Mulan is, and hopefully, I can't see any reason it would, but hopefully it won't think communist in the credits. And with that said, though, let me know what you think of all this. Are you pissed off? Are you sick of this? Are you tired of it? Are you greatly looking forward to these movies and think all three of these should come out this year and we should stop pushing things back? I mean, why should we have to sacrificing Black Widow for Mulan? Who asked for that? I didn't. And as far as this stuff goes, if the theaters isn't seeing the success that you expected, then why not just go the VOD route? Maybe there's some kind of clause like there was for New Mutants preventing this from going directly to VOD, but I doubt it. Just, we want to see these films, and I don't want to see them next year. I want to see them this year. Anyways, Fake Goodwin here. Eventually we will like, subscribe, share, comment down below. And I didn't do a reaction to Dune because everybody else beat me to the punch, and I'm just not as connected with the source material as other people to really give some kind of informative trailer reaction or breakdown. I will possibly review the movie when it comes out, but like I said, I'm not great. I would have to familiarize myself with the source material to really critique it. Maybe I wouldn't, because I'm not that familiar with The Boys, and I watched that and I critique that for what it is. So I guess I can do Dune. But Fake Goodwin here. Eventually we will like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let's talk about this. I want to hear your opinions on this. I want to hear about which movie you're most looking forward to and how you're going to feel if it doesn't come out this damn year. Stay awesome. Rock on.